Hello, co-creators. I want to share my insights on this chapter 3 about awareness, and it's been a tough chapter, I have to say. Digging in the past and looking at what you've learned, digging through histories and wishes and dreams that didn't come true, and low points, high points. So stirring up a lot of the past and a lot of past patterns. But as you can imagine, it's been really, really insightful. And it was quite interesting. Some activities included looking at what our grandparents did on my mom's side, on my father's side, and how they deal with work and what are their patterns and what they taught us. And then looking at the different steps through childhood, really, and the high points and low points. So it's quite a heavy and long chapter, and I have another coaching session today, actually with Laurel at 5 o'clock. But I've decided that this chapter was so heavy that I didn't want, especially, to move forward too fast in it. So I'm just going to do one chapter, and I'm starting the one on limiting belief versus empowering belief. So still dealing with the past. I'm going to do that later today or tomorrow. But yeah, being aware is so important. And I really noticed how unfocused I can get, how I just want to do so many different things. And I've always been like that. I love starting things. And I've been disappointed in the past because I've never really come to the top of my game, and so part of me has given up on that and doesn't want to, oh, again, another game, but then I know myself as not winning that game. So I really saw how I do that, but actually I'm responsible for that, and because I haven't put enough energy and focused in it. So this chapter was also about recreating what you want now for the future and what you're not going to tolerate, what you aspire, and what you want to reinforce. So you kind of give promises to yourself, and one of them for me is really when I'm doing something, I want to be really 100% present, aware, and give the best, be in that moment so I can give full potential. And that led me to one of the first thing I took and I was doing last night is to edit the interview with Pierre Jovanovic, who is a journalist, a French journalist, and usually those interviews I don't really edit them, but this one I wanted to edit it. It's a 30-minute interview in French, very, very informative. His blog has been seen by over 100,000 people a month. Amazing, amazing, amazing French blog, picking up all the international information, and so it was a privilege to meet him, and I wanted to really make this interview and the editing of the interview a reflection and put the interview in the best light and put him in the best light. And so I took a lot of time, and additional time that I usually do, to make this really great. And I'm satisfied now with it and only now uploading it. So I'm very excited to have that as my first French interview. And also today I had an amazing conversation with SWAT TV. They're based in the UK. I had already conversation, but this one I was really in the flow, committing to greatness, and we were, and they're committing to actually be there on the Open Heart 100-day reality challenge starting on August 20th. Be there and start recording it, and I was just in the flow, really just being aware of who I am, what has been done, everything. Just it was really much in the flow moment. And so they're going to be there. I was creating, as I was speaking with them, that I'll be interviewing Alan Hunter, Baptiste if he comes, the filmmaker of The Wisdom of the Heart and participant in the Open Heart, on August 20th. So a lot is starting to already open up. I feel that part of digging in the past is essential. Next one is on limiting belief, and I'm interviewing Dr. John Demartini actually on that. Well, I have lots of questions for him, but one of my questions is going to be on limiting belief, which is going to help next chapter. So actually I'm going to start it now, so that I'm even more prepared for questioning him about that. So very insightful chapter, and I look forward to sharing more with you guys. I send you much love. Bye, co-creator.